Hi everybody, it's Mercy and I'm back again with another video. This one is to show you something totally new. Today, well, not today, but March 1st is coming up. So I have always wanted to do one of those deco mesh wreaths that I see everybody making, but I've never gone ahead and made one. So I decided that I'm going to try to make one because at the Dollar Tree they had the Easter deco mesh for like $1. Let me show you what is left, because at this point I've already made the Easter one, but I am not going to show my Easter one until later. So they have these colors for the deco mesh at the Dollar Tree, so I bought one of each of the colors. So now that I've actually made one and it is really pretty, I went ahead and I had my husband get me the stuff to do one for St. Patrick's Day. So that's the one that I'm going to show you guys today. And I learned how to do this online. I watched a YouTube video from Crystal Shipley, and I'll go ahead and I'll link it in the description box below. She uses the pipe cleaners. She actually uses chenille ones, but I don't have chenille ones. These I also got from the Dollar Tree. They're the pack that has the green, gold, red, and silver ones. And since I'm doing St. Patrick's Day, I'm doing this. She actually uses the whole thing, one whole stick, but I think that that's a lot of, I don't know, pipe cleaner for nothing. So the way that I made the Easter one is that I cut them in half, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing for this time around. So I already cut all of mine in half right now, you just saw. Then the wreath shape I got from Walmart, and it is not going to fit in camera. It's a 20-inch. They have several different sizes, but I got the 20-inch. Then I am also going to use, one of the girls from work had given me some deco mesh, and this is the big huge one. I don't know how wide this is, but this is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm guessing this is 20 inches of deco mesh, and it has quite a lot still. So I'm guessing that that's going to be more than enough for me to do one for St. Patrick's Day. And then my husband also picked up at Walmart, because I tried looking at the Dollar Tree to see if they had any of the green, but no, they don't have any of the green. So he picked it up at Walmart. I think it was $2.77. And then at the Dollar Tree I had him pick up like little hats, little leprechaun hats. This is a package of 5. I'm not exactly sure. I think I'm probably gonna go back and look at other stuff, and I also got some coins to put in there. But I'll see when I go to the Dollar Tree. I'll see like what else they have, because it just so happens that he had been out in the store and I was like, hey, pick this up for me. So I have that. So oh sorry, I also forgot to mention that at the Dollar Tree he also picked up this, and this I'm planning on hanging up in the middle. It says Happy St. Patrick's Day, and he got this one as well that says Irish Blessing, and I'm not exactly sure which one I'm going to use for the middle, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be the Happy St. Patrick's Day, and the other one I could just take to my classroom to put up there. So that's the stuff that I'm going to use for now. While I'm creating the wreath, I'll be videotaping, but I'll just fast forward it so that way you guys aren't super bored. I am going to explain a couple of things though, and of course you can watch Crystal's video because I learned it from her, but I'll go ahead and explain on here. What I did is I took the pipe cleaners and I cut them in half, and then what you do is you put there's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to put one on the second one and on the last one, and you're going to do that in each section. So right here, this is one section, 2 sections, and I believe that there's 10 sections in a 20-inch one. So what you do is you just wrap it around, then you twist, and I twist it twice, twist it twice, and then I leave it like this, and then I go on to the fourth one and I do the same thing. Pull it that way and then twist and twist again, and that's it. So what I'm gonna do first, and they do have the wreaths there that already have this. They're a few dollars more expensive, and I figured I already got these at the Dollar Tree. I can do this myself and it'll be I can save myself a couple of dollars. So I'm gonna do that to all the different sections all around. So that's what you'll be watching now. Okay, so I'm done putting them on, and it really doesn't matter where in the section you put them because for the most part they will move. So, you know, it doesn't have to be anywhere. Sometimes you do it quite tight and they won't move at all, but for now this is fine. So I'm left over with one stem, one pipe cleaner. So I'm just gonna put that to the side and use it in another time. So now the first one that I'm gonna use is my large one, and all I'm gonna do, and this is kind of hard on my little tiny space here, but this is the space I've got. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unroll some of this, and then one thing that I don't like is that the sides always seem to like snag on everything. So all I'm gonna do is I'm going to gather it just by pinching it, and I'm gonna gather towards, you know, the end of it. I try not to waste as much as possible. That's just me. And it really doesn't matter how you gather this. And then you're just gonna pick a starting spot. So let me move that so you can see it a little bit better. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and put it into this one that's on the inside. And the way that she did it and the way that I do it is a little different, and of course the way that you do it could be totally different. But then you take it, you just like get it really tight and twist it twice, and then once you do that, let me move this over to see, then what you're gonna do is you're going to, I'm just gonna drop this on the floor so that way it'll continue going out, and then you take a pretty big part and then you bunch it again. And then you're gonna move on to the next section. Now, you could either put it on the same side or you can go ahead and alternate. I am going to alternate. So now that I have it bunched up, I'm going to take the bunch, put it into this one on the outside, because the one before it had been on the inside, and then I am going to put it tight and then twist it around twice. Okay, and then it's gonna give you a big huge poof here. Okay, and all I'm gonna do is the same thing all the way around, inside outside, alternating all the way around with a nice big poof in the middle. Okay, and once I do that, then I'll see if I want to do it a second time or if I just want to leave it be. Alright, so now I've gotten to the point where I started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather the last puff and I am going to put it in the same one where I started. Now, right now, I don't know if I'm going to do another gold on top of this, but for now this is all I'm going to do. So I'm just going to cut this right now because I want to do the green first and see how the green looks. And once I cut it off, I'm really not going to worry about what it looks like yet. I'm like tangled up in all of my other stuff around here because I'm like working right up against the bookcase. So right now this is what it looks like, and I will take, you know, a nice picture later on And all I'm gonna do is try to fluff out all of my poofs for now. And I'm going to get the green and start fluffing with the green. Where did I put that? I still have quite a lot of gold left. So I really wanted the white, and I was hoping that he was going to be able to find the white at the Dollar Tree, but there was none of the Easter one left. So it is what it is. All right, so now where is the one that I started at? Once you start, let's see, can I see this way? Here it is. Okay. So now that I started, you see, this is where I have them tied off. If you can tell, this is where I have it tied off. So I'm gonna start here on this side. So I'm gonna alternate to the ones that I hadn't used. So I'm gonna drop that again and start here. Okay. And again, this is just like attaching to everything that I have. Okay, so now I found where I started from with the green. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut right there. And now I'm going to go on and fluff. I really wish that I had some white. I'm thinking of going back and maybe buying the scarf. I don't know if you guys can really see that. And let me see. Maybe I can. That's not gonna help. Okay, that's as wide as I can get it. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm thinking of going back and trying to see if maybe the scarf, my husband said that there was a scarf there. Maybe a scarf to break it up a little bit, to add some white. I don't know. I'm thinking it's outside. This should be inside. That should be an outside one. This should be an inside one. This one should be outside. This one should be inside. This one is outside. This one should be inside. This one's outside. That one should be inside. Outside, inside. Maybe possibly. Yeah. I think it's gonna need more. So for right now, let me leave it at that for right this second, and I'll come back once I buy the scarf. Alright guys, so I went to the Dollar Tree and I found some scarves, and this is one that they had white. They had another one, but it didn't have shamrocks. It had hearts instead, so I figured I would pick up the one with shamrocks. And the plan is, because when I look at this wreath, I don't know, it seems like if it's missing something. And normally people put ribbon on it, but I am going to try using a scarf instead. So I bought 3 of these because I wasn't sure how many it's going to take. And I'm going to put it on here and see how it goes. Okay. Okay guys, I went off camera because I had to like switch around things. I ended up using two wide, let's see, zoom out as much as I can. I ended up using two of the scarves. I like it much better now with this. I will tell you this though, the little edges of this decorative mesh has little teeth to it. I don't know if you guys would be able to see it, but you see those teeth right there? That clings on to everything, like everything, so it snags the scarf. So there are some parts of it that have like holes from it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not. There you go. But since this is gonna go outside and people really aren't gonna like walk up to it, I figure it's fine. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and start putting some of the decorations that I have for it. The first thing, no, that's not it. Let me see. I had shown it in the previous one. Okay, so I have the little hats, I have the gold coins, and now I have these little white flowers that I'm gonna put here. And I'm gonna figure out how to put these hats because the hats are plastic. So all of that is gonna be put on with hot glue. So when I come back, I'll let you guys know how I'll show you the finished wreath, okay? Oh, forgot. One thing I forgot. And I'm gonna put this in the middle. This is gonna be the saying in the middle of the wreath. So when I come back, you'll see the finished wreath, okay? Okay, it's not finished, but I wanted to make sure to show you. You need to pick which part of the wreath you decide to have as the top. And I went ahead and I hung the middle part there. And then I want to show you how I tie off the back. So this one's done. So I tied it, and now that it's tied, I go ahead and I run it to the front, and then I twist them together just to make it easier, and then I run it down that particular line. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do this for all of them, because what I'm going to do is the decorations are gonna be hot glued. So I have no need for these anymore, so I need to hide them. So that way you can't see them as much. So now I'm just gonna go through each and every one of the sections and tie off those loose little bits. Okay, so now when I come back, it'll be done. Hi everybody, it's Mercy, and I'm back again with the completed wreath this time. So this is my St. Patrick's Day wreath. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the stuff that I did. Up here you see those little plastic hats. They're $5 for $1 at the dollar store. And then here you see the coins. I took 3 of the coins, shamrock, shamrock, and then the other one flips around and it says a 4-leaf clover for good luck. And I just hot glued those together. And then I hot glued the hat onto here. Now you have to be careful though, because when you put the hot glue onto the plastic, it will melt the hat. So you have to be really, really careful. Then with those little bunches that I had, let me show you this side better. With those little bunches that I had, that I found, I put the little bunch and I put the little pack of 3 there. And that's how I did it. And what I did is I alternated. So I have 5 hats, and I have 5 of the little wreaths, the little flower things. And then in the middle, I hung up the Happy St. Patrick's Day little thing. I think it came out adorable. I love the fact that I added the scarf from the Dollar Tree. I ended up using 2 scarves. So let's see, the hat was $1. The coins were another $1. The little bunches were $1. The thing in the middle was $1. 2 scarves. So that's $6 plus the wreath plus the deco mesh. I will tell you though, that deco mesh snags big time on the scarf. Whoa, that was like really bad. But once I put it up on my door, however, like this isn't gonna move around as much, so it'll be fine once I put it on there. So anyway, that is my finished wreath. I think it came out beautiful. I will be back later on to show you my Easter one. But I'm gonna wait until it's a little bit closer to Easter to show you that one. I'm actually not gonna hang it up until April, even though Easter this year is the 27th, I believe. But I'm gonna have this as my March wreath. The Easter one is my April wreath, and then I have to try to figure out one for like May showers, Mother's Day, my birthday wreath. So I'll figure out something for May. So anyway, there's the completed wreath. I hope you guys enjoy. Talk to you later. Make sure that you like the video and subscribe, please. I would really appreciate it. And leave me a comment. Thanks. Bye.